In this video, I'm going to share how I use my playbook for live trading. Let's talk about how to use the playbook. Trading the live market is all about finding one good trade from my playbook. The trades that are unworthy of my time and attention, I totally ignore. We only have a limited amount of energy every day. So instead of spreading my emotions throughout several different trades, I find only the best setups and I focus on them. I follow these steps when trading in the live market to maximize my performance and my playbook. The first thing is understanding the big picture. When I look at the chart, I want to understand the overall picture. I'll begin by marking up the daily zones of interest, swing points on the daily, as well as looking at the 4-hour time frame for high probability zones like the demand zone that you'll see me marking up here on the 4-hour. In addition to demand, I'm going to mark up the 4-hour highs and lows so that I can form a bias of where the market is most likely going based on my experience and back testing. Once I have that in place, then I'll look at the intraday fundamentals. You'll see me looking at Forex Factory, Bloomberg, FinScreener to understand if there's any fresh news that will cause volatility. Next, I'll go to my playbook and I'll look for a setup that is similar to what I'm looking at in the live market. I have two large screens and normally I have an archived screenshot from my playbook on one window and the live market charts on the other. I use these two to compare the possibilities of what can happen. And I always write if-else statements, or I have several scenarios that I mark up on the chart. So here you can see that I've marked up scenario A, which is my A setup, which is the most probable scenario. And then I marked up scenario B, which is also a possibility. It's not what I'm looking for, but I want to be ready just in case the market doesn't give price action at my zone and something else happens. As pros, we have to be prepared and have different theses. We have to have different ideas. We have to be able to change our bias based on what the market is doing. And the faster we can respond, the more money we can extract from the market. So here I want to buy at demand, but if price breaks this zone and gives price action under this significant zone, then I'll change my bias to a sell. Ultimately, you have to get to the point where you don't hesitate if you see a play from your playbook in the live market. When your confirmations are there, there's no more questions to ask. Pro traders have this advantage over the underperformers. They've mastered their plays so much so that when they see them in the market, they are ready to shoot, no hesitation.